Well, hello there, Pisces. How are you? It is so good to see you again. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. Today, we are doing your July career and money tarot reading. We'll take a look first at the overall energies with the oracle cards, and then we'll move to the tarot for more details about any obstacles on your path or any advice that Spirit has for you. I'm also incorporating the life purpose cards. It's not about necessarily changing your career and job. It's about stepping into the why of why you are here, your life purpose, and how you can bring that energy to your career or job, unless you're thinking of going in a new direction. But when we bring that energy of our life purpose to the work that we do on a daily basis, it does help us to step into a greater sense of fulfillment and satisfaction and joy in our work, which also can lead to more prosperity. Okay, so let's take a look at what we have here on the horizon for you. Lion Spirit, be generous of spirit and embracing enthusiasm. Yeah, I love both of those. So we have Leo season starting here in a couple of weeks, the end of July. And I feel like there is this energy of truly embracing, your life purpose, kind of like stepping into the why of what you do, and even if you're retired, or stay at home, it's this energy of just embracing the why of why you are here, whether that's through your volunteering, how you show up to your neighbors, or how you show up to your clients, your customers, your co-workers. All right, so let's take a look at this. We're going to first take a look at your present energy, and then we'll take a look at obstacles on your path and then advice from Spirit. Oh, yes. So you have intuition and manifestation and the healing light along with decrease. I feel like there's something that you're trying to heal, okay, in your career and money sector. It could be even, it's an energy of feeling like you don't have what it is that you really and truly want, like a sense of a lack of fulfillment, a lack of joy, a lack of prosperity in your career. Yeah. Wow, but things are going to change for you. You have your mind set on something. With the King of Pentacles here, you have the vast universe. Don't let your past hold you back. That's really interesting. This is the South Node card, and we have Aries is moving into the North Node July 17th. I feel like and that's about at the very beginning of Leo season. So it's this energy where I feel like you are grasping onto this new sense of enthusiasm around the middle of the month, not allowing something from the past to hold you back. So let's take a look at the life purpose cards. I feel like there is this energy of truly stepping into more of an alignment with your life purpose that's going to bring you this sense of enthusiasm, about how you show up in your career or money sector. Wow, beautiful energy. Okay, so for some of you, you have the study card, and it says, reading, research, and education help you gain confidence and clarity about your career. For some of you, you may be wanting to go back to school, or learn a new skill that will help you in your career or job or business. There's a sense of that does really help us to show up with more confidence when we have the skills that we think we may need to be more successful in whatever sector you're in, right? And then you have freedom and justice. You're free to do what you choose, and justice, your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. Yeah, there is this, and then you have sensitivity, understanding that you are really sensitive at this time. I feel like you're super sensitive to situations that perhaps need your healing light. So that could be in your community, even if you're not going to quit your career and job, right? It's about, how can I volunteer? How can I reach more people with my healing light? Understanding that you do have a special healing light that others are wanting at this time, and embracing that, bringing that to your workplace if you can. So even if you're a business owner, right, sharing your healing energy with your customers, your clients, the people that you employ. It's understanding if you work in a corporation, just the way that you walk into the room will affect the people that you are in contact with every single day. There's this great sense of, you may have been very focused on money, okay? Finding financial stability for yourself, how much material success that you can get for yourself, or maybe you are surrounded by people that are really and truly just focusing on the money aspect. And I feel as if you're understanding, now wait a minute, I have a greater purpose here. It's not just about the money. I want to balance this out with the spiritual side. Balancing the practical and the spiritual. Understanding that we are asked, with the Justice card, this is about bringing a sense of balance into your own life, of balancing the practical and the spiritual, but also, if you have been really concentrating on the practical, on your money, on, paying your bills, how much money are you making? If you're a business owner, just looking at the bottom line, there's this sense that you're waking up to understanding that it's not just about the material success in life. It's also about, how are you showing up? How are you affecting other people with your love and light? Understanding that, seriously, just the way you walk into the room can change the whole vibration of the room. And being more cognizant of that, of understanding, okay, this is really important. How can I be my highest vibrational self as much of the time as I possibly can? And a lot of times that is really about taking the time to take really good care of ourselves, right? To do those spiritual practices on a daily basis that help us to shine our light as brightly as we possibly can. Yeah, wow, this is just, then you have the moon card, right? Your energy coming in. I think you're kind of confused, Once again, it's kind of like, okay, I thought I was here to, you may have taken a job just really because it was kind of like, okay, it's going to pay the bills, or it's going to get me the things that I desire in my life, the experiences, right? But now you're getting a little bit confused because it's kind of like, that's not bringing you the full satisfaction in life that you are seeking. Understanding that, buying things will help you, okay, to feel joy for a short amount of time, and then it's kind of like, okay, the shininess wears off, and then you want something that's bigger or better. If this isn't your energy, I feel like you could be in a connection with somebody that is really focusing just on the shiny objects that they own, right? Or putting a lot of pressure on this. This could be even your parents, okay? Say you are wanting to walk a more spiritual life, okay? And your parents or your family members, right, could be more concentrated on trying to get you to focus on the material things in life. Understanding that you are being asked to bring, once again, you have the Justice card here, to transform. So you have Libra and Scorpio energy. Understanding that you are being asked to help transform the lives of other people by showing, okay, by living a life that is balanced between the spiritual and the practical, the 3D and the 5D. Understanding that they are connected, right? And that the energy that you have, your spiritual energy, that when you show up at work, it doesn't mean you have to walk in and talk about your spiritual beliefs, okay? It's just stepping into this energy of sharing your light and love very freely with other people. Understanding that the energy that you have when you walk into a room changes the whole vibe of the room. You've been in a situation like that where you're sitting in a room, maybe having a team meeting or something, and there's a certain energy, and then somebody new walks into the room and the energy of the group changes drastically based on the energy of the person that walks into the room. If they walk into the room grumpy or angry, okay, the energy in the room goes down. If they walk in with a beautiful, enthusiastic energy, right, then the vibration of the room rises. It's understanding that you have that power, you know? And I feel like for some of you, you may feel like this is a little bit of a burden, okay? Because your spiritual sense, okay, is almost like feeling like it's burdened because there's so much energy based on the material success, right? So let's say you are walking into a team meeting, okay? There's a group of people in the room already, and you walk into the team meeting. You may be kind of concentrating on what information you can share with the group, right? Your ideas, being concerned that you don't have good enough ideas or anything like that. That is where the study might have, come into play. Maybe you feel like you don't have the same level of education, the same level of skills or whatever. Understanding that you have something that's even more important. It's your enthusiasm, right? It's one of the things that you are really good at providing to the group is this sense of allowing people to feel safe and secure, to share their ideas with the other people that are in the room. It doesn't matter necessarily what your ideas are, although I think you want to share your ideas. I'm not saying that. It's about you have something even more important. Not that the ideas, I'm not dismissing the ideas, right? But you have a special ingredient that you can bring. It's your enthusiasm. It's actually even your enthusiasm for your ideas, right? If you come in and you go, well, yeah, I kind of have this idea. I don't know if you're going to like it, right? People are going to be like, yeah, we're probably not, right? And if you come in and you're going, okay, now wait a minute. I have this great idea. And you pitch it from this sense of enthusiasm. That could have something to do even with your customers or clients, right? Understanding that the way that you show up helps other people to feel enthusiastic about their work or even about your ideas. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I live in a neighborhood where everybody has a dog, right? And we all are walking our dogs. There's some neighbors that I have that every time I see them, right, they are, oh, how are you doing? And it's enthusiastic and, oh, blah, blah, blah. Everything is a little bit positive, right? It's nice to see them, right? Because they bring a positive energy to my day. And then there's a couple of people that always want to complain about, the weather or, whatever it is, And it's kind of like you see those people on the street and it's kind of like you kind of walk to the other side or something because being around them brings your vibration down, right? So I feel like this is you understanding that you can increase the positivity in your work environment, in your business, with your customers, your clients, your coworkers, just by the way that you show up. Wow, beautiful energy. All right, so let's see. We have for your obstacle, we have loss. And we have a new romantic cycle begins, okay? And then the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is this energy of moving past something that has occurred in your career or money sector. Even though we have the romantic, it could be that you have left a romantic relationship and that is affecting your job, okay? Or the way that you are showing up in your work. But I feel like I'm trying to keep it career and money. So for the majority of you, I feel like it's this energy where something didn't work out the way that you wanted it to. Maybe you didn't get that promotion, right? Maybe you pitched to a client and they went with somebody else, right? So there's something about understanding, okay, now that happened, but that happened maybe for a reason. But maybe it happened because you may not have embraced the enthusiasm of this as much. You may have been a little bit concerned about the money aspect of this. You could have been trying to pitch it to a customer, showing them how much money you were going to save them, okay? And it's about understanding, it's about who you are when you walk in. I think you were a little bit too concerned about the money aspect, the tangible aspect of something. Yeah. Feeling, look at this. You're going from the Five of Pentacles, feeling like you don't have enough education, enough skills, enough resources, whatever it is. You don't have enough. To getting really inspired again, understanding you don't have to have what everybody else has in the tangible. It's your perception of it too. It's understanding that the vibration that you bring to your work, right? Your positivity, your enthusiasm, just being around you helps other people to feel spectacular. And it takes you to the Ten of Pentacles. It's understanding that you have this special ingredient when you are who you are. Yeah, I feel like it's been a long road. For some of you, if you have started your own business, it could have been a long road of trying to build this business. But I feel like you've been concentrating on the bottom line, right? Concentrating on how much money you're making every month instead of how you are truly impacting the lives of your customers and clients. Oh, really incredible, because I feel like when you step into that energy, look, you have the Four of Swords and they showed me the Four of Wands. You're healing, you're celebrating. When you understand that you have had such an impact on the lives of many. Yeah. So it's kind of like, let's go back to say your family members, okay, or friends, or since childhood, you have kind of had this energy where who you are in the world is based on how much money you make, okay? And so once again, there's that energy of I'm not enough because I don't make a lot of money. But here's the thing. You're impacting the lives of other people in a spiritual way. You're helping them to have a higher vibration just by being around you, by sharing your gifts, your talents, your love with them. And so the energy here is that you have karma, okay, coming onto your path. You're karmically being blessed, okay, by sharing your enthusiasm, your spiritual healing light with others. And that this is also going to help you to step into having the prosperity. Because, say you had two businesses side by side, right? And they sell the same exact things, okay? And your competitor, it's you and your competitor's like next door to you, okay? And they offer the same products you do, but they have lower prices, okay? They have a lot of sales, but they also have no customer service. They never acknowledge their customers when they walk in. They make no eye contact, right? They don't say thank you. It's, maybe they even don't really have any connection with their customers at all. They even have a self-checkout, okay? So it's kind of like that is your competitor, and you're kind of concerned because you feel like, okay, I can't compete with that. They offer lower prices. Okay, now you have the same products. Your products are slightly higher, okay? But when your customers walk into the store, you embrace them enthusiastically, right? You try to build a rapport with them. You remember their name so when they come back, right? You have free samples for them. You allow them to enjoy the experience. Maybe you have free bottles of water for them. You have a nice place where they can sit, or if they have a companion with them that doesn't want to shop, the companion can sit. It's about understanding that in the short term, the company next door may sell more, okay? For people that are just looking for the bargain, but you are going to have the long-term relationship with your clients. You are going to build a stronger base of clients. They're coming not just for your products, they're coming to see you. Wow, that's really incredible, right? When you understand that in the short term, people may choose to go shop at your competitors you are not looking at the short term. You are focusing on the long term, and you will be successful. You will be successful. People will want to come back to your shop. Wow, really beautiful energy here, because yeah, let's take a look at your advice. Step out of your comfort zone and status quo. Yeah, I feel like you think that the status quo is I have to have sales, right? And unfortunately, that is part of our, economy at this time. I'm not saying that you don't have sales, but it's not necessarily about, marking the prices up so that you can just reduce them and say they're on sale, right? It's understanding I'm not going to do the same kind of marketing that other people are doing. Instead, what I'm going to do is step out of my comfort zone and shine my light. Understanding that you are part of what people are buying. Your enthusiasm, your positivity, your love and light. The way that you build rapport with them. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune. It brings in the blessings. It brings in the prosperity that you are looking for. I feel like for some of you, if you have started a business lately or started a new job, something like that, you may feel at this time like you don't have what it takes to stay there long term. You do. It's about recognizing that your special sauce, your special ingredient, the special golden nugget about you is your sense of enthusiasm, of building rapport with your clients, your coworkers, whoever it is that you are spending your daily, most of your daily time with. Wow, beautiful energy. All right, let's pull a couple of business cards. For those of you especially that are in the business world, does not mean you have to have your own business, right? Look at this. Let me finish this. I got so excited about this card. Yeah, it's not about necessarily you have your own business. It can be about how you show up in your job sector, okay? Or how you are relating to clients or customers that you may deal with. All right, believe. Yes. So it says, say yes to believing in yourself and in your business vision. Move forward knowing that your success is assured. Yes, your success is totally assured, because it's when you believe in yourself and you know that it's not just what you're selling. It's you. It's what people want about being around you. All right. And then you have innovate. Yeah, I think it is really stepping out of your comfort zone, not trying to fit in with the competition, right? The company next door may have everything on sale. It's not necessarily about the price. I know there's some people that just look at the price. That's not your customer. Okay. You don't have to have all the customers. All you have to have are the customers that understand just how special you are. Yeah. And then you have set goals. Get a beautiful planner that inspires you and write down your dreams and goals. Then promise yourself that you will make them come true. Yeah, it's about believing in you. It's about believing in what you have, and then diversify. Content marketing, really trying to get your energy out to more people through, it says, blogs, photos, videos, build the know, like, trust factor with your audience. Yeah. Build your niche by sharing your content on diverse platforms, so that, that could be like YouTube, that can be TikTok, Instagram, however you may share your content. But it is about building those connections. All of that is about building connections. And if you don't have customers or clients, about building connections with your coworkers, understanding, or your neighbors, right? The people that you volunteer with. It's about building those connections. It's all about that. All right, so let's pull a creativity oracle card for you for some final advice. And Pisces, I do personal readings, so if you're interested, the link is in the description box below. I'd really be honored to do a reading for you. Share. To help you make progress, it's a good idea to share what you have and what you care about, right? Once again, this sense of really sharing who you really are, what makes you special, your enthusiasm, what you're enthusiastic about. It's not about just building rapport, is not just about asking other people about them, right? It's also a sharing a little bit about yourself. And that is a beautiful way to kind of build those stronger connections that will help bring in that prosperity that you are looking for. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I do appreciate all of your support by liking, commenting, and subscribing. It really does help to get my message out to more people. And I wish you so much love and light, and I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.